Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another day of the stream. I decided to load up the game just a little bit before I actually cut everything, everything on, so we could cut through some of the loading times. But we're back with another day of loading screens the game, aka Dragon Age Inquisition. And I swear, no matter how much it gets stale, I'm never actually gonna get over that joke, because it doesn't take as long to load on or on console as it does PC, and it's so strange. Hey guys. About like 50 seconds, or like 5 seconds of me just sliding across the ground. Oh jeez. Okay, is that or something? I guess we'll have to find out later. Today we may end up we're gonna do one of two things today. Maybe both, if we all get lucky. Either we're going to hunt some dragons, or go on to Halam Sharat. What is this? Vicious thing, documents found in a chateau. Oh, and that's just towards the landmark, so let's go here. Alright. Although, is there there is. Let's do this just beyond it, and then we can circle back. It's not as hot today, thank God. So how's everybody doing? Get back here, stop running. Sister Costu has fallen. I'm surprised it took so long. She was soft, unfortunately. We also lost the rats. We were all going to send to Suladin. We must make sure this does not happen again. Where are we going? Just beyond there, so up the hill. That's strange. Excuse me. Oof. Sometimes when your allergies like to kick in, it's either coughing or sneezing. Hello, sir. August Aram. I had a friend named August, in he was my friend in middle school, and we kind of like talked less in high school, and his name was August. And dear God, was he the specialist. God, he once said Mexico was across the ocean. We live in America, by the way, if you couldn't tell. He said Mexico was across the ocean. He said Greece, like the country of Greece, was a city in the Roman Empire, and that the Roman Empire was a state in the United States of America. I don't understand how someone can be that dumb, but I guess it's possible. I mean, he said some other stupid things too, like he said London was the capital of Paris, which, don't think that's how that is. What you got for me, Rift? Oh shit. got hit. And now the loot. Frosty, nah. We can't don't even have enough room for it anyway. Alright, so now we can go up and get this camp. Mushroom literally. Alright. Shit.
Bits up, face down.
She says tits up, face down. Alright, okay, Sarah. I know you're a lesbian, but Jesus Christ. Am I going the right way? Sorta, it looks like. Yeah, it seems like it. Is there a way up? Yeah, you can see that slope in the back. Oh God. Alright, and then up we go. Come on. Don't get stuck. I can't use /stuck here. Oh yeah. God. I really let me know if you guys want me to do Star Wars The Old Republic as a series. I'll do one or two of the classes. Now we can just go straight this way. Obsidian give. Alright, and that should get us right into this place. Oh shit. What is this? Town Chapter 9. Can we sneak around and sneak up on this bastard? What the fuck? Excuse me? Oh my god, okay. Kill them all!
Someone help! Taking advantage of the chaos of war.
Most of them seemed like Venatori. What is this? Ooh, that's quite a lot. Weapons. Still not as much as that. Wait, doesn't Bull have that equipped? Huh. That's good. One of these days we should probably make Blackwall a two-handed character. But what's the Ring Velvet? Oh, is it a... Nope. Alright, Auguste? Fucking Orleans. Auguste has made progress in the Exalted Plains. We are together in this, but Maker's Breath, how it irks me that weapon or whatever secret is hidden in those glyphs is mine by rights. Maleficent trusts me most. Who the fuck writes an audible sound? Bah. He won't have it. Not while I live. All right. Who the fuck writes an audible sound in their note? Shit. And incoming Freeman. Love how they go fly. Fight! Shit, okay. That scream.
Goodbye!
Killed them both almost instantly. Let's go. There we go. How's your day going, guys? Oh, come on, Sarah. Thank you. That doesn't stay. Alright, come on, guys. Fucking for real? Alright, knock knock, it's sword cock o'clock. Mages are not demons, or monsters, but some people treat them that way. They are men and women like any other, except for their skill with a weapon few are given. I say this to be clear that I do not think all mages should be put to the sword as some do. However, every mage that walks through life with a blade drawn, or every mage walks through life with a blade drawn and ready whether they wish it or not. Those who insist that mages are harmless must ask how the apostates who fling fire when Templars attack learned how to kill so well. We in the academy know well read, no skill coming without practice. Yeah, I suppose. If you fight a mage, you must close him with. You must close with him. Okay. Ooh, Lord. Oh, more loading screens.
The Freeman's leader should be holed up here.
That was
This
shorter than I
place has
thought.
seen better days.
These men are thugs. What do you expect?
What's this? Nope. Excuse me, sir. I wish it was like a Spartan. There's people in the walls and shit. Nope. Says, journal form for the owner. Okay. We'll come back and read that later. First, we'll check in here before we engage them. Oh,
We should look around.
okay.
Part of a key.
Key frag.
There's a rune inscribed on it. Or part of one.
Sexuality and Thetis. I find most interesting that, despite the lack of open discussion on the matters of human sexuality, they are commonly to be found the subject of all Andrastian lands. Typically, one's sexual habits are considered natural and separate from the matters of procreation, and only among the nobility where procreation involves issues of inheritance and the union of powerful families. Is it considered of vital importance? Is it considered of vital importance? Yet, even there, a noble who has done their duty to the family might be allowed to pursue their own sexual interests without raising eyebrows. Interesting. View on indulging lusts with a member of the same gender varies from land to land. In Orlais, it's considered a quirk of character and nothing more. What the fuck does that mean? A quirk of character. Nothing more. In Ferelden, it is a matter of scandal if done indiscreetly, but otherwise nothing noteworthy. In Tevinter, it is considered selfish and deviant behavior among nobles, but actively encouraged with favored slaves. Nowhere forbidden, and sex of any kind is usually considered worthy of judgment when taken in too awful excess or performed in public. Yeah, most people look down upon you when you start fucking in public. Interesting though. Alright, there's another door here. Oh, it was already open? Okay. Look at that. What the hell is making that noise? That's interesting. Alright, let's check these. Gold. Heal on kill and maximum health. I can't take that. I'll come back for it later since I know where it is. Alright. Now, let's fight in the open fields of judgment. Excuse me, sir. Can you give me directions to the forward? Oof, okay. I like the fact that I upgrade. There we go. Fighting Red Temple.
What an asshole!
Sarah, get him up, please. You want to come out of the table? Sorry, that didn't see that. I have a question. Is this mod that created
That seems to be the
a
last
mod
of
that
them.
someone else? It's
I'm
a mod
guessing
someone
that
else
was
made.
the man in charge.
I am
Struck
not
a blow
adept
against the
enough
Freeman.
to make
Good riddance to bad
mod
rubbish.
for any game, let alone a game like this. I'm
Red
assuming you're talking about
Templars. Why not?
Seems we interrupted their meeting with the Templars.
the
They weren't
multiple
expecting us. Whatever they came for
power
might still
tracks
be
that I
here.
have. Yeah, that's not something it's not something I made. Modding this game is a bitch in and of itself, so I assume writing code for a mod would be even worse. Hey, what's that? Oh, just crystal grace. Alright, what's in here? Something's pinging. Behind me? Oh, yeah, it's right. Key fragment. Okay. Anything over here? Just a book and a note, huh? Or a note in a book I can't read. Okay. Are you kidding me? Come on. Never mind. There we go. We'll read his journal whenever. I just have to go back in and go back around. Okay. Excuse me. Up, he left. And no one left alive is in here, so good. That's fine. Yeah, that can stay. And what do we got here? More Malfat's journal. Alright. Thank you. Now to search the rest of this room. Nope. Got nothing useful. Crystal Grace. Alright. Does this lead outside? Almost. Close enough. What's this? Alright, some good. One thing you can count on the Orlesians for is, I was referring to what you are playing. Now when I wrote. Playing now when I wrote it, but thank you. Oh, the game, this is Dragon Age. Yeah, I only modded the abilities and some of the armor. Like this armor is based off. Hey, I didn't actually do what I could do to get this armor yet, or I don't even know where the shield came from. But I only really modded some armors, the hair, and the abilities. But yeah, no problem. What's in here? Andraste's sacrifice. Chance to tell him hit. Where regain stamina or mana. Restricted to major rogue. Okay, that's good. We'll get that in a second. Just kick the fucking door in.
Red Lyrium.
They must have been smuggling it for the Templars.
Not anymore.
Place of fragments. Oh shit. Dorian. Oh no. Okay, there. Thanks, buddy. Give me that. Wait.
The best locks, the best loot.
Yeah, you say that, but I bet it's not anything special. Sunbow. Alright, versus what she has. What does she have? Or, God. Sarah. Yeah, I guess that's definitely better. Destroy. Cotton. Oh, okay, stay Archmage, that's good. Oh, I need that. Alright, let's see. See what we can do. We're gonna clear. We can clear the belt of health. Destroy. Actually, does anyone not have? You can have that. Varric only. Blackwall only. Cole only. Okay. And Sarah needs. Oh, rogue only. Okay, cool. Okay, so Battlemaster armor. All right. And then this is Andraste's sacrifice. The armor's cool. I'm not bad modding for someone who's done in this, I'm assuming, for the first time. I mainly use Nexus Mod Manager and download mods from the Nexus for modding. First time modding Dragon Age, yeah. And I had to do a manual install, which took me the longest time to figure out. That's why I want to stick to using mod managers. Back accessories and Andraste's sacrifice, because that helps. Yeah, okay. But the armor preset the armor that I'm wearing now, it's actually an armor that's in the game and has the look of something that's in the game already. Except I think all they did was, let me see. Back armor. I think all they did was heavily improve the stats. Yeah. And they allowed me to craft it too. So to be able to craft heavily improved armor that looks badass, yeah, that's right up my alley. But I wish I was able to mod. Like, I wish I was artistically inclined in general, because I'd create some shit for games and things that would help flesh out a lot of stuff, because I also write, and if I could put it into a physical form and show people, you know, what's the advantage of using mod managers, if I may ask? In my experience, the advantage of using mod managers, really, it's for people who don't know shit about modding. Like, if you don't know a damn thing about modding, use it. Because when you have to manually install something, it's also yours to manually take care of. Like, if something if any mods that I have for Dragon Age start conflicting and break and start crashing the game, I'm kind of fucked. But because I won't be able to figure out what it is. But mod managers, as far in my limited experience, because I don't often play on PC, but I'm getting more into it. In my limited experience, they show and tell you what's conflicting or what's broken, and it can either repair it or just like be like, hey dude, get rid of it and maybe your problems will stop. So if I have the opportunity to get rid of it and stop my problems, that's great. But if I have to do it manually, it's like I'm reading a foreign language. If that helps at all. There might be some other benefits, but like I said, I'm relatively new to PC gaming in general, and still play with a controller when I would like to, because I'll tell you, just like I told my friend, the keyboard was not optimally made for gaming. The keyboard was not. I'm sorry. The mouse maybe, but the keyboard no. Oh, all right. Let's select a new objective. What's this? What do we got? Logging stat. That's actually right near the camp, so we can go do that. Also, you're right. Forgive me for asking, but do you have stories that you have written down and published by any chance? Yes, I do write. I'm gonna say published by technicality. I used to participate every year in middle school in this competition called Power of the Pen, and then later on I used to that was just in middle school, and then in high school I moved after they stopped doing Power of the Pen in my school system. After high school, I National Writing Month, and you submit to a bunch of stuff, either a portfolio of writing or like a certain number of short stories, or even like in for a competition. You win certain things, certain honors, stuff like that. Sometimes even scholarships or even trips. I have been published in every technical non-alignment publication when I've won something. 2 years in a row, I've gotten an honorable mention for one silver award. So, and that's like in my, I don't know if it's counted, because I know every school did one. So just out of my greater area. So I think around like northeast, like I live in northeast Ohio. I'm thinking northeast. So it's been published in that stuff. Also in my school, old high school literature. Where I am writing a book. All of my shit crashed, so I lost some work, so I'm redoing it. I hope you get it published. God knows, I'll be advertising it everywhere. Thanks for asking. It's fine. I like talking about it. but like if you were looking for something you could buy, not yet. Though I would suspect some of the stuff might still be up on the websites of these places. I'm not sure. It's been a while. I've been out of high school. That's crazy. All right, what's this? Argo's Lodge. Is there another camp nearby? No, just okay. I'll go back to this one and rest up. Oof. I suppose I could, like, I don't want to go back to Wattpad because I is associated with some bad experiences of mine, which I don't want to really go into
We
too
should
much.
search the area.
But I suppose that could get me some exposure. Oh shit. Alright, let's jump on the rock crates, please. Oh, that's just a platform. Jesus.
Flank their position.
Shit, come on, really? I don't have anything that could be bought, if that's what you want. In high school, was published in both my school, like we had a literature magazine for the school, and I was published in that like 2 years in a row. But in my middle school days and high school days, I participated in writing. I don't know if they have a publication that they put writing on this point. I know I have things for those, for at least my general area, and at one point states. Other than that, nothing you could buy. I was working on a book when I lost all my data. Well, I lost my flash drive. That's gone, but I'm working on redoing it. Hopefully sometime soon.
Someone help!
Alright, come on, come on. Wait, was that? Oh, that was
Help the Inquisitor!
Oh no! Okay. Come on, come on! Wait, where are they? There he is. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, thank God. Okay. What's next? More Freeman orders. Do none of them have any gold? There. Speak of the devil. that's new. Dalish batter, okay. Wonder what it looks like. We'll see. Move, girls. Alright. Knock, knock.
What manner of night?
Just heathen. Who shall be cleansed in holy fire? Oh shit, okay. You usually don't die. Where is she? I need barrier. Barrier! Maybe I should have kept barrier on me. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh. Oh. There we go. Sweet.
That's
Oh,
one
God.
way to solve the problem.
Oh, and you don't need to, like, ask for forgiveness for asking me personal questions. I'm fine with that. Everybody knows I like talking about myself. What's this? Oh, the well. How much? 157. Nope. Bowstrings don't have room. Alright, what you got for me out here? I wish some of the, like, coats took after Cassandra's, but they don't, so I'm screwed.
How many greens is that? I'm greened out.
What do you mean by that? How many greens is what? Is that a bottle? Yes, it is. All right. Speak to Fairbanks when you reach the in Watcher's reach. Later, Fairbanks. First of all, we must. What's this? Since the Seeker's strange. Oh, yes. We'll do that after we get this quarry and this camp. And then we'll get the quarry camp, speak to Fairbanks, and then go back and find the Seeker's thing. Ooh. Wait, I can actually call a horse in here? Sweet. But of course, there's something blocking my path.
Whoa!
Dismount for a second. What you got for me, skull? Oh, scatter rockets, actually. Okay. But how are you guys doing? Seems to be a quite. Who are you?
Whoa!
Are you friend or foe?
Our friends are alive because of you. I've got your back.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, how are you guys doing? It seems to be a much cooler and more beautiful day. Yeah, So, thank God for not roasting to death. Oh shit. Oh, one of these? Yeah, not good at those.
Inquisitor.
You don't have anything for me, I know. Alright, quarry. Locked. Jesus, two rifts like right next to each other, huh? Holding the Emerald Graves. I suppose we can get this camp. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Oh wow, I really need to upgrade her.
One down!
Her abilities. Excuse me 1 minute, guys. Let me see. Character record. Oh yeah, definitely. Alright, so fire, flask, definitely. Give some fire abilities to repose. Or what is this? And get her an ultimate ability. Traps though. Let's yeah, she needs some traps. What does this do? You hurl a grappling hook at your target, and when you yank, you leap yourself off of it. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, let's replace this with that. See how that goes. And then let's check everyone else out since we're here. Not upgrade, accessories. Okay, she doesn't have anything. Dorian's fine unless I have, do I have any more armor for him? Nope, that's the best armor I got. Sandra's fine. Character record. Sarah, Cassie, me. Dorian needs something. Alright, let's upgrade you. Enemies struggle with horror, cower in place, and do not react to attacks when they are significant damage. Horror inflicts even deeper on the terror target, reduces their armor. Let's go with this. Manually detonating a walking bomb now directs explosion inward, dealing significantly more damage to the target but none nearby enemies. Alright, let's do that. Let's do the opposite of that. Okay. Onward. Wait. Oh, he's 16. Fuck. Oof. Okay. I don't think that actually did anything.
Make it take you.
I hope you were able to get all that out. Kess. Come on, Sarah. I'll leave you for 1 second. Where's Sarah? And then Dorian. Cassandra, go help Sarah, please. Kill him first. There we go. Yeah, where are you? Are we too high leveled for this area? Seems like it. Actually, I'm sitting here watching you play and enjoy all the while, if that's what means anything. No, that's great. I love the support, so thank you. Thank you. Lurking is fine. I feel it. Trust me, I don't actually converse much in streams when I watch streams either. It makes sense. What was I doing? Oh, holding the emerald graves. Alright, so is that? Yep, it's over there. Okay. Come on. Yeah, if we want to go dragon hunting, we're definitely gonna need bull instead of a rogue. Which, let's see. I think, are we hot? What the hell is that noise? Is that bees? Are we high enough level for the dragon in the hinterlands? What's this? Signs of Fade Rift. Oh, yep, that's Cassandra's thing. And then I think after that, we should go talk to Fairbanks. While we make our way downtown, I'm gonna see if we're high enough level for that hinterlands dragon. Hinterlands dragon. Oh, there's a quarry. Okay, so the Ferelden Frostback is level 12. Technically, we can do so. It all depends on if we want to. If not, depending on what we're going to do, we'll go goddamn desire demon. Alright. Sarah's face just looks fucking angry. What's that? Wisp Essence, that's good. Ooh, I wonder how this mod would react on console, if you could mod console. the HUD would be freaking the fuck out. I know it. What's all this? Oh, just landmarks, it seems. Oh shit, we're getting surrounded. I think we're getting surrounded, boys. Too much. Okay. For real. I can't even see what I'm doing. Where is the other guy? There he is. Oh shit. Is that a... Oh shit, that's a giant! Oh, don't attack. Okay. Oh, okay, yep, I'm for big guns. Yep, nope. Just a big ass. Can't freeze it that well. No, no, no. Tu madre molto la puttana! Andiamo! There we go. I do not have... No, I do not have projectiles with me. Then burn in holy fire. Use my own blood to kill it. There we go. Good work.
What does Corypheus hope to accomplish? Dorian, you must know.
Let me guess, because he's Tevinter.
Well, you have better insight into the Tevinter mind than anyone else here.
Darling Cassandra, Corypheus is from a Tevinter that's been dead and gone 1,000 years. Whatever nostalgic vision he's selling, it has little to do with my Tevinter. Or his followers, frankly.
Makes sense. Alright, was it a staff that I had? Or that was there that I could use? Alright, Wrath of Lovius, Fade Knocker, Tempest, Brutal, Scepter. Alright, let's destroy that. Then should probably start storing this stuff. Come on. There we go. That was just an 81. Alright. Another giant. Jesus Christ. Let's take away from giants for today. Please. Not as bad as dragons, but like twice as annoying. God. Don't need no freezes. The hell's this? Templar Greatsword. Oh, wow. My voice just cracked a little bit. Just never have that happen again. Uh-oh. What's this? Okay, I missed it, obviously. Is it against the trees? What did I find? Was the map just for the tree? Oh. That was the dumbest thing I probably ever said. Lyrium sigils, 2 sigils. Alright. At most, selling these things can get you some good amount of money. Even though I know we're swimming in cash, but that's only because whatever I downloaded for a mod, don't know what it did. It just gave me cash. Made everything cost less too. Maybe it just made me flush. Alright. Are they close by at all? Oh, come on. I wanted to do a hello there. Alright, screw it. Oh, no. That skull means bad. And Sarah's almost already dead. So let's just bugger the fuck on out. There we go. Hello there.
There! A rogue mage! Goodbye!
I don't need to die out there. I really need to fix up my...
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Yeah, we got him. What's this? Light armor, don't need it. And they got some chests for us. How generous. Superior Enchanter versus... What does Dorian have? Inventory, armor... Yeah, no. Already a pure no. Nothing there about it. Alright, let's go talk to Fairbanks now. Quest map. Travel. Fairbanks, my boy! Excuse me, sir.
You saved my people. We'd given them up for dead. Perhaps the stories are true.
Oh, they're true. Freemen of the Dales?
Who are these freemen of the Dales?
Most are deserters from the war, tired of fighting and dying for a cause in which they have no stake. But recently, the Freemen have organized, started attacking anyone and everyone. Their new leaders are driving them to take the Dales for themselves.
So they're really just common bandits with a vision. Okay, tell me about the Civil War, tell me about this camp. Yeah, more about
Tell me
the
about
camp.
your people.
Simple people. Most have lost family. All have lost their homes. I found a few, helped them, found this cave for shelter. Word spread and more came. We just want to survive.
Yeah, it seems more like it used to be ruins at one point.
What is
not
your
a cave.
opinion of the Civil War?
When I quarrel with my cousin, wine is spilled. Perhaps someone loses a tooth. When Celine feuds with hers, a country is torn apart. Does it matter to a farmer or a woodsman who reigns in Val Royaux? Yet they suffer. We're all weary, Inquisitor.
Well, that's not good to hear.
I need to be going.
Good day, then.
I'll be sure to help you all out. Oh, wait. Fairbanks.
Any news, Inquisitor?
The Freemen have been defeated.
They hurt so many of my people. Now, it's finally over. Thank you. Perhaps with the Freemen gone, we can find a proper home. Algon's lodge was always well situated. Inquisitor.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. See you later.
I need to be going.
Be safe.
Alright, let's sell
Pleasure.
stuff. Actually, do I have any blank rune stones? Okay, so I do need to sell stuff. No, that's for crafting. And yeah, I'll go with the first one. Oh wow, okay. That's one more power. Alright, and then back.
I'm standing because of you. I've little to give, but I'll always be grateful.
Make a smile upon
The
it.
Inquisition will always be welcome here.
How were you captured?
How did you end up in the Viridium mine?
We desperately needed supplies and tried to steal some from the Freemen. The mine didn't seem well guarded, and I used to be in the militia in my home village. I don't know why we weren't killed. I do remember Sister Cousteau talking about sending us to the Emprise de Lyon. Maybe I was mistaken. I can't imagine what they'd do with us there.
Okay.
I hope things are going well.
The supplies we salvaged from Cousteau's mine have been a great help. Thank you again for saving us.
Of course. You, madam, you have a request of me. Clara.
Inquisitor, you saved Gertrude and the others. Thank you so much. This is bold of me, but if I could have a moment.
Sure. What do you need?
I'd like to know more about you and the rest of the people here.
Most of us are simple folk. Farmers, fishermen. Jolene over there is a smith. Just people trying to escape the war.
Understandable.
What else do you know about Fairbanks?
He's a good man. He found us when we most needed him. He kept us safe. He doesn't like to talk about himself, so I actually don't know much about him.
I'm here. What do you need?
This is about Fairbanks. There is a rumor that he is of noble blood. Once the war is over, many of us will return to serve our lords, to work their fields, raise their brats. And most of the aristocracy know little of the lives of commoners. They care nothing for us. Fairbanks is different. He is a great man. There is much he could do if he had the power. If the rumor is true, if Fairbanks is noble and we have proof. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. Have you heard?
Does Fairbanks know about this rumor?
He doesn't like it. And he won't let me discuss it. Stubborn ass.
Well, probably some truth to it.
This rumor about Fairbanks being noble, what do you want me to do about it?
Oh, I don't mean to impose, but you travel all over the Dales, don't you? Perhaps if you found something that could help. I've written everything I know in my journal. You can look at it.
Alright, thank you.
Goodbye.
Proof of his nobility. Okay. So we can go in, slide down, and then where is this? Is that the lodge? Oh no, it's close to the lodge. Okay. Oh god. It sucks when your sleep schedule like fucks itself over because it won't let you go to sleep before 4 o'clock. There we go. And if anyone has a lead, like in the chat, has a lead on possible Steam controllers, please let me know, because I know they discontinued them like a while ago. But it would be a handy tool to have. What's this? This other one was also in here, so I'll go get that. I wonder why it shows. I mean, I get it. You can just reuse assets, but why decide to use a cave icon for the interiors of buildings? She opened this, yes. Alright, now we go to the lodge. Must be in that building from the side of it. Next room.
I must admit, Cassandra, I've never heard of these Seekers of Truth.
Why would you? They do not exist in Tevinter.
But what are they? Some manner of Super Templar? Is this one of those sudden secrets like proper hygiene?
Once we worked from the shadows, monitoring Templars and mages alike.
Ah, that clearly worked out well.
Your glibness does you no credit. The Mage Rebellion was beyond even our power to control.
Alright, pre-day of war. What's this? Kirkwall Warhammer, huh? Actually, I got space for it. Let's keep it. See what it looks like. Oh, shit, overshot. Fairbanks.
The Inquisition will always be welcome here.
Good day to you, Inquisitor.
I got the proof you mentioned.
You were right. Fairbanks is noble by birth. Fairbanks is not even his real name.
Let me see. Évariste Remarque. I knew it from the start. I know just who to give this to. This will be enough to make the council sit up and take notes. I'll send this on as soon as possible. Thank you, Inquisitor.
Oops. Sorry, Fairbanks. Alright, now that's all out of the way. Let's move on to Skyhold. Travel. Loading screens the game, though. Alright, Quillbacks. Darkspawn. Let's do a Darkspawn. Those who sought to claim the heaven, claim heaven by violent destroyed it. By violence, destroyed it. God, I can't word today. What was golden and pure is now turned to black. turned black. Those who once been mage lords, the brightest of their age, were no longer men, but monsters. Threndoius? The hell? What's going on with the stream? Sin was the midwife that ushered the Darkspawn into the world. Magisters fell from the Golden Cities, and their fate encompassed all our world. For they were not alone. One knows where the Darkspawn came from. Dark mockery of men. The darkest places they thrive. Growing in number like a plague of locusts will. Enraged, they often take captives, dragging their victims alive into the deep roads. And okay. Excuse me. Oof. Loading screens, the game. Oh God. I apologize if you hear the sound, the fan go up, because it is sitting next to me and it requires to cool me down. Here we go. Alright, I think I know I've talked to everyone, right? Before? Josephine!
The situation requires your attention, Inquisitor.
Yes, ma'am.
Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Can they be
Will
reasonable?
anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics. We should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
Alright, why are the nobles interested?
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with, but I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work.
Probably.
Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
We need to show force. Let's send some diplomats. How about we do our own propaganda?
Why don't we counter these falsehoods by starting rumors of our own?
A whisper campaign. It would show those in the know we have some subtlety at our command.
Alright, cool. Good job, my love.
Yes?
Alright.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Alright. Okay. So. Ooh. Underworld knowledge. That's gonna... Yeah, that works. We'll see who that's for.
I have something for you, Commander. The soldiers the Herald rescued from the Falomire arrived an hour ago.
Thank the Maker. We need good news.
Gather some more coin, please, there, Mullen.
Inquisitor.
Yep, let's have Josephine do that.
At your service.
And searching for the Hack Rider, Liliana.
Inquisitor.
Alright, so Josephine's crest is back. So I do believe it'll be in Valrayo for us to go pick it up. So let's actually go do that. Confirm because we don't need anyone. Yes. I know I'm a fat bitch eating Rice Krispie treats. But it's what happens when you require dinner soon. And I'll be eating soon, don't worry. I just need to snack up a bit so I can keep my hip from spinning. Let's see, there's Haven. Ooh. Xenon of the Antiquarian. Or Antiquarian. I left the Black Emporium empty-handed for two reasons. First, most of the items were priced far beyond what I could afford. Yeah, that's true. Second, I spent most of my short time there trying to sate my curiosity about its proprietor. I found myself stealing glances at the antiquarian from behind pieces of piles of books, between shelves, and at one point over the basket of mismatched socks. There he sat, petrified in the center of the emporium, skin waxy gray over an ancient taut sinew, moaning in a voice so dry and brittle it sounded like the snapping of twigs after a drought. Okay. More load screens. It'll be fine. There we go. I forget, where do I get it from? Let's see. No, not inventory, back. Journal. Alright. Anywhere, I guess. Okay, I suppose not.
You've heard there's a Tevinter working with the Inquisition.
Then the Maker said, to you my second book.
Alright, is it in here? Nope.
All-consuming and never satisfied.
Let's check the two upstairs.
We have tracked her, and now the grooms run off as well. Something
Inquisitor.
about cousins in the Western approach.
Okay.
It is a time of war. Oh my.
Blessed are the righteous, the light.
I know. I can be quite intimidating. Oh. Why not buy all the stuff you can? And let's check this one.
In there.
Oh, great. Okay. We got some of the tonics now. Samson's tail. I wonder what happens where we find all these things. Oh, okay. It just does that. Okay. Well, I do not know where to find it. Excuse me, Barnabas. It is. Yay. There we go. Now let's go see Josie. map. And this is the last one, I promise. Alright, siege equipment in Thetis. What's next? Horseman notes, or Horsemaster notes. Leliana, she has many names. Most know her as Sister Leliana or the Nightingale. Some refuse to speak her name at all, referring to her only as the left hand of the divine, the shadow behind the sunburst throne. The spy master, Marjolaine, trained Leliana from a young age. For years, Leliana was Marjolaine's instrument of a great game of roulette, while Leliana, this sounds so defeated every time. Okay, I'll stop. Matter of fact, why don't I just die? There we go. Josephine. Baby Jojo. Josie. Milady Montelier. I love you. Here is your family crest. Hello, my lady.
First Enchanter Vivienne wishes to register a complaint about the upholstery in the dining hall.
Cannot replace it with velvet right now.
It is a little...
Why, what's this?
You said you wanted to see your original family crest. I found one for you.
I'm astonished. I'd given up hope that any example of the early family crest still existed. It even has our first motto, back from when we had a trading fleet to speak of. From sea to shore, we tame the waves.
I'd hope you like it. Miles a bit much. I hope you like it.
Anything to see you smile.
And you've certainly succeeded. Thank you.
All right. Love her to death. Actually, you know what? Let's go see what some of the companions have to say. I don't know if any of them have any conversation, but I want to, because I know there's some special stuff with Bull. And in fact, after we speak to him, we'll take Bull out to go hunt a dragon. How about that? That sounds about right. And we're glitching out again. Oh god, there's no bridge. Is this what it's like to be Thanos now? Okay, there we go. Nope. Nope. There we go.
What do you need? I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Whoa.
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
Yes. Wanted to grab a drink, buddy.
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
Yes. Love him.
Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Creme is a bad, does he ever stop? Creme wasn't that
I
bad.
can think of worse places to go with Cremisius.
So can the chief, believe me. He loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, Creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Why pass as a man? The rest of your crew, you a woman?
You don't have to pass for a man to be a mercenary.
I'm not passing as anything.
In Kunadar, Creme would be an Akunathlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Creme. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the chargers, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
Investigate. Rocky. Skinner.
So, how'd you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Alright, Grim, let's hear about you.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain. Something like that.
Alright. Turns out he's just, like, extremely intelligent and doesn't talk because he thinks everyone else is stupid.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Why you leave your clan? Yeah, why?
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
Sure.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
Yeah, you're supposed to shove it up your ass. Quite a group. They ain't good. I'm impressed.
You've got a good company, Bull.
Ah, we do all right.
Man can beat the Chargers, cause
Oh
when
my
it hits
God,
you
they have a
where
song.
it hurts. Unless you know a tavern with loose cards and looser skirts. For everybody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, the horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
Of course. Bull?
Hey, that elven redhead who makes the buns in the kitchen. Is she available? Because I'm getting signals.
No idea, buddy. Yeah, why Iron
So,
Bull?
how did you get the name Iron Bull?
I picked it. You know how it is. Even growing up Talvashath, your parents had to tell you about some of it, right? No names. I figure your parents chose yours the same way. Nice going on a Dar, by the way. Weapon. I like that.
Interesting. Why that name, though?
But why specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things. Also, it's the Iron Bull, technically. I like having an article at the front. It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon. An implement of destruction. That really works for me.
Well, alright. Let's hear about Saharon.
Can you tell me more about Saharon?
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Talva Shoth, my people, and the Vince. You were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vince sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
That bad, okay.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
That is true. Same thing we did with some nukes. Well, tried anyway.
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog. I never saw any mages, so I figured it was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible in it. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They didn't use poison. They didn't hurt civilians, and they were damn good fighters. You have to respect that.
Yeah.
Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
What are things like for the natives of Saharan?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talk to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
Damn, okay.
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat. Close quarters fight. He was caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Saharan.
I am so sorry, buddy.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
He had some other stuff to talk about. Unless we want to just leave that there with him. Don't really want to end that conversation on a...
Pleasure as always, boss.
On a worse note.
There are few here who know what it means to be Kunari.
You're not Kanari. You're Talvashoth. World of difference.
Should know me, Kuhn. I'm still different, dude.
I still grew up looking like this in a world of mostly humans.
Yeah. Fair enough. You didn't turn into a murdering bandit, so I guess we're fine. You want to know anything about the Kanari? Since we're talking about them.
Yeah, what's wrong with Talvashoth?
What's your problem with Talvashoth?
As Ben Hasrath, my job back home was keeping the peace, helping people live by the Kuhn. Talvashoth turned their back on all that, decided they'd rather live like savages. The Kuhn is not perfect, but at least there's some sense to it.
That's a good point. The Kuhn offers no choices. My parents weren't savages.
My parents weren't like that. They could live peacefully and raise me as well as any human parents could.
Well, good. They aren't the kind of Talvashoth I've got a problem with, then. Look, if you're worried I'm going to attack you, don't be. I had a lifetime of fighting Talvashoth. You're not the kind I hate.
Well, all right. Growing up?
What's it like growing up under the Kuhn?
The Tamasrans raise us in these units of kids all our own age. They're like teachers or chantry sisters. They also help figure out what jobs we should do. They had me pegged for military work early on. When they learned I could hit stuff and lie, they started training me for the Ben Hasra.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. You must have been proud. Can you choose your job, so no families?
You never knew your parents?
No. I know for you folks, that's a big deal. The Tomasrans were like our parents, though. Taught us to read, helped us go to sleep, all the parent stuff. I remember the one who helped me build things with blocks. She laughed when I knocked everything down.
Aww. So, the third is probably the Kyun.
Do you ever think about what would happen if the Kunari conquered Orlais or Ferelden?
Some folks, like Cassandra or Cullen, would do fine if they didn't die fighting. Those two love rules. But the mages... Vivienne's too political. Dorian's too arrogant, and Solus is just... weird. They'd all end up dead. Or worse. They'd kill Cole, cause, you know, demon. And Sarah would end up with her mind broken, sweeping floors in some shop. So, to answer your question, no. I don't think about it much at all.
Okay. It's a triumvirate, right?
How do the Kunari rule themselves?
It's pretty simple. We've got the matriarchy, the priesthood, and the military. The priesthood figures out how Kunari should live in theory. The matriarchy makes it work in practice. And the military keeps the Kunari safe from outside threats.
So is there much to say?
Does it actually work like that? Is there much infighting?
Not like you're thinking of. People disagree, yeah, but the priests are there to solve disagreements. Here in Orlais, politicking comes from people putting their own gain ahead of the gains of society. If you do that among the Kunari, the Ben Hasrath set you straight. Or kill you.
Okay, well, we don't have that in America, unfortunately. Well, maybe not unfortunately. I wouldn't want anyone to die because of our politics.
I've heard there's no marriage among the Kunari.
Yeah, that's true. Kunari love our friends like anyone does, but we don't have sex with them.
Kunari don't have sex?
Oh, we definitely have sex. They're Tomasrans who pop your cork whenever you need it.
Seriously?
Yes. It's not a big deal like it is here. It's like, I don't know, going to see a healer. Sometimes it's this long, involved thing. It takes all day, leaves you walking funny. Other times you're in and out in 5 minutes. Thank you. See you next week.
Okay. I don't know what to say. That's bizarre. Sounds great. I don't know, because if society worked like that, I'm sure it would be fun, but what about intimacy?
That sounds different.
Yep. Still, it's more fun here. Fewer rituals, more making it up as you go along. Plus, you folk have redheads. Redheads.
Damn, you really like redheads.
How is everyday life different for Kunari?
Depends on your job, I guess. Some are just about the same. A baker in Val Royeaux gets up, gets dressed, and starts work. A baker in Parvolan does the same thing. They don't care about the Empire or the Q. Mostly they worry about breaking eggs and hope the dough rises right.
It can't be exactly the same. The Kunari have no personal freedoms.
How many personal freedoms do you figure that baker in Val Royeaux has? Life isn't about freedom. The baker in Parvolan wonders if she'll be given enough eggs to do her work. Will they come on time? Will the kitchen workers get her bread while it's fresh, or will they come late and blame her 'cause it's stale? Same crap in Val Royeaux. People are just people.
I guess, suppose. Though the baker in Val Royeaux has the option of going to buy some useless knickknack that they don't need.
The word Kunari, does it mean what we are, the race? Or is it anyone who follows the Kyun?
Depends on who you ask. Are you Kunari or Talvashat? The humans and elves who follow the Kyun are the Vidathari. The Kunari who break away from the Kyun are Talvashat, deserters.
And those who predate us.
What about Kunari who existed before the Kyun?
The people we came from. They're called the Kossith, but we don't use that word for the race. We came south to Thedas because the Kossith were... I don't know. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear. But I don't expect they look much like us. Whatever they are.
Well, thanks for barely answering that
See you
question.
later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Oop. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. There we go.
Did you hear the news?
Inquisitor.
It's just what I heard. Of course.
Sarah.
You have a problem. That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Corypheus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Just you and me messing around in people's stuff. You know, to start.
Alright. Should the Inquisitor do this? How will that help? I want them at their best.
I don't understand how annoying my people will help.
Look, you have experts for everything. And I know a bunch of tight-ass people when I see them. Oh, sure, they'll complain. But they'll really mean, thank you for distracting me from the end of the stupid world. Come on!
Alright, sure.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
Alright. Uh-oh. Can't move. Uh-oh.
Right, general appetite is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with. Give your soldier... What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
Alright, so what?
Alright, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom! The general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
Alright. Nah, I'm not gonna prank my girlfriend, for real though.
Right. Little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much. What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
No, not this one. Don't be
Sarah,
mad.
I
Oh,
can't pull a prank
okay.
on the chief representative of my Inquisition.
It's mainly
of
because I'm
course
fucking
not.
her.
Can't risk appearances.
Nope.
That would be ever so common. Fine, be serious. Let's go.
Alright. Where are we going?
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun.
Good on you.
Maybe feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't part. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Run.
Go! You're fun. Sometimes, anyway. Better than most. Makes you seem normal. If all they got was the Herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Should appear respectable. Anything inspired?
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good! And Corypheus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. It was fun chasing you, Inquisitor. Nice for you. Cheers to living before you die. Yeah?
God, she loves female Kunari. She just loves... She likes Kunari in general, it seems. But she just loves female Kunar. What's back here? What's back here that I can take? Oh, it's just that. Oh, hey, a new bartender.
Inquisitor. And you are?
The bartender, Cabot.
Just the bartender?
You were expecting...
Where's Felicia?
I was expecting the same face from Haven.
It's not a hereditary profession. I think Felicia... what was it? She joined the Chantry? Oh. I don't understand the type, but that's her business. So...
how's morale?
What's the current mood?
Hope in the face of reality.
Any rumors?
What's the word out there?
They have heeded the call to power and are ready to raise arms at Chateau Grand de Gris.
Okay then. See you later.
As you were.
Inquisitor.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me today. I had an awesome time. I hope you did too, and I will see you next time.